You sit in these pews judging others, yet you ignore the rot in your own souls. That is the ultimate hypocrisy.
Charles Edward Morrison, age 61, senior pastor for 27 years. You died 3 hours ago from a stroke mid-sermon. Your congregation watched you fall. Hundreds mourned. They called you a man of God, a pillar of faith, a shepherd of souls. But today, every mask you wore is removed. Every performance is over. Every applause is silenced. Today, God judges not the man your congregation saw, but the man your mirror knew, and those two men were never the same. Matthew 23:27. You are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside are full of dead bones. You were the most beautiful tomb in your city, polished, respected, admired, but today, the inside is exposed, and what's inside condemns you.
I served God for 27 years. I preached His word. I baptized hundreds, married couples, buried the grieving. I gave my life to ministry. What more could God ask from a servant? I never missed a Sunday in 27 years. I visited hospitals. I counseled broken marriages. I led this community through floods and funerals and everything in between. The church grew under my leadership from 50 members to over 1,000. If that's not faithfulness, what is?
Charles Morrison, the man with two faces. Let me show everyone which one was real. Sunday morning, pulpit, suit pressed, Bible open, voice thundering about integrity, about honesty, about living what you preach, congregation hanging on every word. And Monday morning, behind closed doors, different man completely, snapped at his wife, spoke cruelly to his staff, manipulated his elders, used his position to control and intimidate everyone beneath him. The man on the pulpit preached kindness. The man at home practiced cruelty. His wife knew the real Charles. 19 years of silent suffering. He'd humiliate her privately, dismiss her publicly. She'd come to church smiling, perfectly dressed, playing the role of the devoted pastor's wife. But she cried herself to sleep more nights than anyone knew. She tried telling him once, told him how his words cut her, how his coldness destroyed her. He said, I'm under spiritual attack. Don't add to my burden. She never brought it up again. But I made sure he kept her silent, because a man protecting his image will sacrifice anyone to keep it. His staff feared him, not respected, feared. He'd preach grace on Sundays and practice condemnation. Monday through Saturday, if someone questioned his decisions, he'd call it rebellion. If someone suggested he was wrong, he'd call it spiritual immaturity. He used scripture as a weapon to silence anyone who threatened his authority, and they all stayed quiet because he was the pastor, and pastors are never questioned. The finances. He preached generosity, told his congregation to give sacrificially, trust God, sow into the kingdom, and while they gave, he lived lavishly, used church funds for personal comfort, justified every expense, ministry needs, kingdom investment, God's blessing on his leadership. But it wasn't God's blessing, it was his congregation's sacrifice, and he lived on it while preaching about laying up treasure in heaven. 27 years of two faces. Sunday Charles and every other day Charles. Public Charles and private Charles. The man they eulogized today and the man his wife wept for in secret. He never confessed, never sought accountability, never let anyone close enough to see the real man, just kept polishing the tomb, year after year, until his heart gave out mid-sermon. He died performing, like he lived, performing. And now the performance is over. The mask is off, and I present the real Charles Morrison.
I wasn't perfect. No pastor is. I had pressures no one understood. The weight of ministry crushes people. I made mistakes at home, yes, but show me a pastor who didn't struggle. Show me a leader who was perfect in private, and the finances were ministry expenses. Everything I spent served the church. I gave my whole life to that congregation. I deserve to be comfortable. God blesses faithful servants. That's not hypocrisy, that's reward. And my congregation loved me, trusted me. 1,000 people were fed spiritually under my leadership. Hundreds found Jesus through my ministry. That fruit proves I was genuine. You can't fake fruit. If I was a hypocrite, God wouldn't have blessed my ministry. Matthew 7:20 says, "By their fruit you will know them." My fruit was good. My church grew. Lives were changed. How can you condemn a man whose ministry bore that much fruit?
Matthew 7:22-23. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name? Did we not do mighty works in your name? And I will declare to them, I never knew you. Away from me.
But the fruit, 1,000 members, hundreds saved.
The fruit you bore was mine, not yours. I worked through you despite you, not because of you. I used your mouth even when your heart was far from me. But I won't reward a man who used my name to build his own kingdom, while destroying his own household. 1 Timothy 3:4-5. An elder must manage his own family well. If anyone does not know how to manage his own family, how can he take care of God's church? You managed your image brilliantly. You managed your family terribly. Your wife suffered in silence for 19 years under your roof while your congregation celebrated you from their seats. Luke 12:2. There is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. You spent 27 years concealing. Today everything is disclosed. You are not the man they eulogized. You are not the man they loved. You are the man I saw every Monday through Saturday, behind closed doors, in private conversations, in unguarded moments. That man never surrendered to me. That man only performed for others, and I don't accept performances. I accept surrender. You gave me a show. I never asked for one. Away from me. How many of you are Charles right now, different in public than in private, performing faith instead of living it? Your congregation sees one person, your family sees another. Your mirror tells the truth. Stop performing. Start surrendering, because I see both versions of you, and on Judgment Day, only one matters, the private one. Fix that one before it's too late. If you've been performing faith instead of living it, type "no more masks" in the comments. Share this with every leader living a double life. Like if this exposed your private self. Subscribe for messages that confront what no one else will say. 27 years of ministry. 2 faces. 1 mask. He preached grace and practiced control. Preached integrity and lived deception. Preached generosity and served himself. He died mid-sermon performing till his last breath. What happens to a hypocrite on Judgment Day? The mask comes off. The performance ends. The real man stands alone. And God says what he always knew, but the congregation never did. I never knew you. Away from me? Not because ministry failed, but because the man behind the ministry was never his. 27 years behind a mask, one moment without it. Judgment Day. The most terrifying moment for a hypocrite isn't hell. It's the moment every mask is removed and everyone finally sees the real you. Charles thought he'd managed it perfectly. He hadn't. God saw every private moment, every cruel word, every performance, and said what the congregation never could. I never knew you. That's the fate of a hypocrite, exposed, condemned forever.